Hello everyone, it's us, the team at TV Days Drama Digest, back once again with an exclusive preview of the explosive stories coming next week on Days of Our Lives starting April 7th. If you want to know every thrilling detail, be sure to watch our video, but for now, let's dive into the dramatic twists, emotional confrontations, and shocking secrets that are set to shake Salem to its very core. A return that shakes the foundations first and foremost. Fans can rejoice because one of the most beloved characters is making her dramatic return. Sami Brady is rushing back to Salem. Her return is laden with a mix of hope and heartache. After a turbulent period following the shooting of her ex-husband EJ, Sami's comeback is driven by her need to protect her son, Johnny, and to confront the deep-seated betrayals that have haunted her for years. The anticipation is high as viewers wonder what new revelations her arrival will bring and how it will affect the long-standing family dynamics that define Days of Our Lives. But Sami is not coming back alone. Next week we'll also see the reappearance of key figures such as Rex and Vivian, whose return signals that Salem's past is far from buried. Their reemergence promises to add extra layers of complexity to the unfolding drama, hinting at long-held grudges and unresolved conflicts that are poised to erupt at any moment. Intrigue in every corner. The web of relationships the upcoming week is packed with overlapping storylines that illustrate the intricate web of relationships in Salem. For instance, while Sophia stands firmly by Tate's side, offering unwavering support in the midst of turmoil, Holly finds herself in a reflective mood as she questions Doug 3 about his true feelings. Holly's conversation with Doug 3 is charged with vulnerability, hinting at deeper emotional currents that have long simmered beneath the surface. Elsewhere, the tension between Kate and Philip escalates as Kate fiercely defends herself against Philip's probing accusations. Their confrontation is a battle of wills, with Kate determined to protect her honor and reputation, while Philip subtly tries to unearth secrets that could destabilize her. In a similar vein, Stephanie finds herself in a difficult position when she gives Alex a stark choice about revealing painful truths that have the potential to shatter lives, yet must come to light if the scars of the past are ever to heal. As if that were not enough, Sarah chooses to lie to Xander, further complicating an already convoluted storyline. Her deception sets off a chain reaction of mistrust, and soon, Belle steps in with a critical piece of information. She confides in Brady about EJ, exposing yet another layer of betrayal that has rocked the DiMera family. With all these conflicting emotions and hidden agendas, it seems that no one in Salem is truly safe from the fallout of long-buried secrets. Moments of tension, confrontations, and confessions. The atmosphere in Salem is charged with conflict, and every character seems poised for confrontation. In one particularly explosive moment, Tate is caught in a compromising situation. He is discovered by Holly in her room with Doug 3. This shocking revelation promises to further strain relationships and escalate the overall tension in the mansion. With so many conflicting loyalties and unresolved grievances, it's clear that each character has their own version of betrayal to grapple with. Meanwhile, in a twist that fans will not soon forget, Sean and JJ join forces to solve the lingering mystery of EJ's case. Their investigation is a race against time, filled with frantic phone calls, hushed conversations, and a palpable sense of urgency. As the duo delves deeper into the case, it becomes evident that the truth behind EJ's shooting may be far more complex and dangerous than anyone initially suspected. Not long after, Gabby and Kristen find themselves at odds, each blaming the other for the events that have shaken the town. Gabby, haunted by the traumatic memory of the night EJ was shot, cannot help but relive the pain, while Kristen, still seething with anger over EJ's role in making Rachel disappear, refuses to back down. Their heated exchange is a microcosm of the larger struggles in Salem, where every betrayal is met with equal parts vengeance and sorrow. Family matters, heartbreak, and hope amid chaos. Family drama has always been at the heart of Days of Our Lives, and this week is no exception. At the hospital, Chad anxiously awaits news on EJ's condition. Having found his brother bleeding on the floor at the mansion, Chad is torn between hope and despair. His desperate call for help has set the stage for a somber scene, as Kayla delivers an update that leaves everyone wondering whether EJ will recover or remain in a precarious state. Despite the grim situation, Chad's resolve to visit his brother, and the warm, supportive embrace he shares with Kat, underscores the enduring strength of familial bonds, even in the face of overwhelming tragedy. Elsewhere in Salem, personal relationships are tested to their limits. Johnny, still grappling with the painful truth of his conception and the betrayal by his father, reacts with cold indifference when Chad informs him that EJ was shot. In a chilling moment, he tells Chanel that he won't go to the hospital because EJ got what he deserved. This stark response highlights the deep emotional scars that have defined his life and the lingering impact of past betrayals. Polina, recalling a threatening conversation with EJ, listens with no surprise as the news of the shooting spreads, her reaction a testament to the long history of pain that haunts the DiMera legacy. The investigation, suspects, alibis, and unanswered questions with EJ's shooting now under investigation, the focus shifts to uncovering the truth behind the attack. The tension in Salem reaches a fever pitch as JJ brings Kristen in for questioning. Kristen, whose simmering anger towards EJ stems from years of deep-seated resentment, is grilled by JJ about whether she might have pulled the trigger. In a defiant stand, Kristen denies any involvement and urges the detective to consider that nearly everyone in Salem harbors a grudge against EJ. Her argument that the entire town is filled with potential shooters only deepens the mystery, leaving investigators with a plethora of suspects and a web of motives that is as tangled as it is intriguing. Meanwhile, questions arise among Rafe, Gabby, Javi, and Leo regarding whose actions might be driving the chaos. Rumors circulate that either Gabby or Rafe could be trying to eliminate EJ once and for all, a theory that further complicates an already volatile situation. Rafe's suspicious behavior draws fire from both Javi and Leo, who believe that his actions might hint at a hidden agenda, one that could implicate him in the shooting of EJ. This simmering suspicion sets the stage for future confrontations and a deeper exploration of the fractured loyalties within Salem. A night at the small bar, Jada's struggle with heartache amid the escalating chaos, personal tragedies continue to unfold at every corner of Salem. At the small bar, Jada sits alone, struggling to cope with the overwhelming emotions following the revelation of her past indiscretions. Having recently confessed her intimate encounter with Sean, a confession that has left her relationship with Rafe hanging by a thread, Jada now turns to alcohol in a desperate bid to numb the pain. The atmosphere at the bar is thick with sorrow and regret, as she grapples with the fear that her confession may have irreparably damaged her future with Rafe. Yet, in a tender moment of vulnerability, Sean appears to offer comfort. Their encounter is charged with unspoken emotions and a lingering sense of regret over past mistakes. While Jada clings to the hope that the separation between her and Rafe is only temporary, the uncertainty of her future looms large. Her struggle is emblematic of the broader themes in Salem, where every heartfelt confession is met with consequences that ripple through the lives of everyone involved. Community reactions, a town on the edge as the investigation into EJ's shooting deepens, the entire community of Salem is thrown into a state of heightened alert. Ava, having already made her dramatic exit to Hong Kong, leaves behind an aura of mystery, while Kate expresses her bitter concern that EJ may be responsible for Rex's hit-and-run accident. A warning that adds another layer of tension to an already explosive situation. Meanwhile, Roman is seen methodically returning his gun to the lockbox, a silent yet powerful symbol of the fragile peace in Salem. The reactions among Salem's residents are as diverse as they are intense. Johnny's chilling indifference, Polina's resigned acceptance, and even the quiet murmurs of disbelief from others serve as a stark reminder that EJ's past misdeeds have left an indelible mark on the community. Every character, from the hardened to the hopeful, is now forced to confront the possibility that Salem's long-hidden secrets are finally surfacing, with consequences that may be irreversible. The road ahead. Uncertain futures and burning questions as the day's dramatic events come to a close, one question remains at the forefront of every viewer's mind: who will emerge from this chaos and what will become of the DiMera legacy? With EJ's fate hanging in the balance, his condition critical and his future uncertain, the consequences of his shooting promise to ripple throughout Salem in unpredictable ways. For Chad, the emotional toll of the day is evident. His desperate efforts to save his brother, combined with the uncertainty of the news from the hospital, leave him haunted by fear and sorrow. Yet, amid the turmoil, there is a glimmer of hope. The support he receives from Kat strengthens their bond, providing a small beacon of comfort in an otherwise dark day. At the same time, the investigation into EJ's shooting continues to gain momentum. With Kristen under intense scrutiny and suspicions swirling around Rafe's behavior, the next episodes promise to be a labyrinth of clues, betrayals, and unexpected revelations. The possibility that the truth will finally be unearthed, whether it comes from hidden camera footage, a slip of the tongue, or a critical piece of evidence found in the depths of Salem, keeps fans on the edge of their seats, eager to see justice served. As we look ahead, the future of Days of Our Lives remains as unpredictable as ever. The fallout from EJ's shooting, the unraveling of long-held secrets, and the emotional scars left by years of betrayal are all set to converge in a narrative that is both heartbreaking and hopeful. The possibility of redemption, the threat of further violence, and the promise of new beginnings all hang in a delicate balance, leaving every character in Salem to confront their own demons and the consequences of their past. In conclusion, what do you think? Today's episode from April 4th was a masterful blend of high-stakes drama, raw emotion, and mystery that leaves us with more questions than answers. Will EJ recover from his critical condition, or is his fate sealed by the sins of his past? Can Chad and Kat find the strength to mend their fractured family bonds? And as the investigation unfolds, will the truth behind EJ's shooting finally come to light, shattering the carefully constructed facade of Salem's power dynamics? We want to hear your thoughts and predictions. Do you believe that Salem will finally find the answers it desperately seeks, or are we on the brink of an even greater catastrophe? How will these dramatic revelations reshape the future of the DiMera family and the entire town? Share your insights, theories, and emotional reactions in the comments below. We're eager to hear what you have to say. Thank you for joining us here at TV Days Drama Digest as we continue to navigate the twists, turns, and heart-wrenching moments of Days of Our Lives. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.